The Queen's Gambit. Season 1 Episode 2. At the beginning of the second part, Julian tells Beth how she was seen with a box of drugs, but Beth starts to memorize all the chess moves in the book. She's not interested in anything at the moment. Beth tells Mr. Shabel that the orphanage will no longer allow him to play chess as punishment because the head of the orphanage saw her drunk. The second part of the series points out that there is a time when Beth does not play chess competitively, but plays chess in her mind for years until she is young. One couple is interested in adopting Beth, so they contact the orphanage. Helen Dyardorf tells the couple about Beth's successes. The head of the orphanage, after meeting the couple, asks Beth to pack his things and then Beth is legally adopted. Beth apologizes to Julian because she was never adopted. Julian believes that adoption of black children is very rare and that as they get older, they are less likely to be adopted. Beth is taken to her new home and her adoptive mother accompanies her. Beth is shown the room, and she is amazed at how big her room is. The next morning, when she wakes up, she hears the sound of the piano playing. She leaves the room and sees her new mother playing the piano. She goes down the stairs to stay with her mother and listen to the piano. She asks her mother where her husband is. She says he's out of the country on a business trip. They both talk and come to a point where the topic is children. Then her new mother tells her that they had a child. The couple adopting Beth lets Beth enroll in school, and Beth begins her first day in high school. She observes other students, their speech and clothes. In a math class, Beth answers a very difficult question, and the girls around her scold her. During lunch break, she asks a girl sitting nearby if there is a chess club at school. The girl explains that there is no such club, but there are social clubs, in which the girls need an invitation to go. Beth's father wonders why she doesn't change clothes for several days, so Beth's new mother would take her to the market to buy Beth's new clothes. Leaving the store, Beth expresses a desire to buy a set of chess. The next day, Beth asks the librarian if she has any chess books. The librarian tells her about books written about the grandmasters and the great chess players. While checking the books, she sees two students hugging. He always had chess in his mind, always thinking that someone would adopt her. She plans to take her own place in the world of chess. When Beth goes to get a cigarette for her new mother, she sees a chess magazine, but the shopkeeper tells her that if she wants to read it, she will have to buy it. Beth steals it. When Beth returns, her mother talks to her about her financial problems. Beth suggests she get a job to earn money so she can take part in a chess tournament. Her mother tells her that only white girls of her age can get a job. Beth then writes a letter to the tournament organizers asking if she can play for free, and if she wins, she will pay the entry fee. Beth's mother sends her to the store to buy her pills. Beth steals half a bottle of pills for herself, and in the middle of the night, she plays chess on the roof again in her thoughts. The next day she receives an envelope containing the money for the tournament. In this second part of the series, Beth is shown in her first tournament, which really exemplifies her abilities. Shows how Beth sharpens her skills. When Beth goes to the tournament, the management tells her that the girls have no part here and they are surprised that Beth still wants to play there. But still Beth's first fight is with a girl and she beats her quickly. After that, she watches the state champions play. Beth's second match is against a boy, who overpowers her and forces her to give up the game. In the third match, she plays against Towns, a player who is talked about throughout the tournament. Beth is very nervous, but she motivates herself and she takes Towns' game to the next level, and when she beats him, Towns is really impressed with how much she plays well at such a young age. The downturn in the stock exchange has caused a lot of trouble in Beth's house. When Beth returns home, her mother looks upset as she plays the piano. Beth grabs her pills and sees that her mother's bedroom phone is off. Her mother's husband leaves, and her mother advises the administration to lie, otherwise she will have to return to the orphanage. Her mother tells Beth that she will learn to be a real mother until she moves closer to Denver. Beyond that, the plot of the tournament begins. In the tournament, Beth's final is against Harry Baltic. Everyone knows that Baltic is a great player and a state champion. Harry is very proud of himself. Beth is a little disappointed with her ability and speed of playing chess. And all of a sudden, she goes to the bathroom and takes some drugs. She calls herself an ugly piece of garbage and tells herself she can beat the Baltics. When she comes back from the bathroom, she is very confident and this puts her under Baltic pressure. Baltic refuses to give up, and he lets Beth play her game. Eventually, she is forced to give up the Baltic defeat and all the spectators start praising and applauding Beth. Beth makes headlines in the local Catholic newspapers. She wins $100, which impresses her new mom so much that she doesn't realize she can win so many prizes in this type of game. The next day, Beth opens a bank account with her mother. The last scene of the second part would have been more interesting because of her adoptive mother. Her eyes light up when she sees hope for improvement in her financial situation. Beth buys a chessboard for herself. His mother tells her about a chess tournament with a prize money of $500. Beth's mother arranges for her luggage and hotel. With that, the second part comes to an end.